It's right in here. There's RGs and Ankies here, so you can get a 2-for-1 combo special if you come there. What's up, guys? This is Grandma Mayo, and today I'm going to do another metal video. This is going to be an updated video. The other one was old, so hopefully you guys enjoy this one a little bit more. This one should be a little bit more helpful. I have a lot more hours in Ark, like 3,000, 4,000 something hours, so hopefully this helps you out. I don't know exactly what the meta is now, but when I played the last time on servers, this was my way of doing it, and I think it's faster this way anyways. It's a lot easier, so let's get going on that. And yeah, so basically what you're gonna do, you're gonna start out and you're gonna probably spawn right in here on Ragnarok. That's where you want to go first. You want to look for a Ragnarok map, and you want to spawn in this middle area, and I think this is called Viking Bay. I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, you want to start off in Viking Bay. All right, so we're in Viking Bay, as you can see, and you're most likely probably level 0 or level 1. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to level up real quick. There are certain boxes, I think, on the island that give you XP. I think it's like XP box or quest box, something. I don't know what the hell it is. But anyways, you want to run around, look those up online, find out where those all are. You run around, grab all them. It gives you a ton of XP. You pretty much level up insanely fast. So you can either do that option, or you can come here and you can kill smaller dinos and get a ton of XP that way. That's pretty quick. Or you can make rafts, where you can also start off making house parts and then build yourself up to the raft. But my way of doing it is just at least build yourself up until you can get a few essential items. Your first couple essential items are going to be as follows. You are going to want to get the pterodon saddle. I'm not sure what level that is. I think it's either like 10, anywhere from 10 to 20. I can't remember. It's one of the two, but you're going to want to get that. That's not your first thing you want to get. Your very first thing you want to get is a crossbow. So we're going to get one of them. You want to learn your bolas, get some of them. And then you're going to want to make trank darts, or trank arrows, sorry. To make trank arrows, you're going to need stone arrows. So you want to go back into crafting, look up stone arrows, and you're going to want to learn this engram. Once you learn all that, you're going to need to farm narco berries. It's going to be a pain in the butt, but you want to at least make, I'd say probably like at least 10 to 20 tranks. Just do 20 just to be on the safe side. And we are going to head down this way. So if you're coming down Viking Bay, which will probably be on this side here most likely, but sometimes you do spawn over in here. Anyways, you're going to want to run down this way all the way down the coast of that area right there. And you're going to end up to the right, far right side of the map where the green is right there. It's like 20 latitude and like 80 longitude. We're going to end up down that way. So I'm going to go there and I'll be back as soon as I get there. All right, so you're running the coastline. You made it past like this little burnt island or whatever. I forget what they call that one. So this is what Highlands is going to look like to you. And you'll know you're going the right direction if you see these right here, which, by the way, get yourself a hatchet let's see. Yeah, the hatchet. I thought it was an axe. I don't know why. But anyways, get yourself a stone hatchet. This is going to be very beneficial early game. You want to farm this for some hide. You get keratin, oil, and hide. You're going to want all these resources, so just go ahead and farm that away. Get yourself as much hide as you possibly can. You have this one here, and you have this one here. So go ahead and do that. All right, what you want to do is you want to run around Viking Bay until you find one of these right here. These are sheep, or ovies, as they're called. Just go ahead and kill it. Or if you can, just basically leave it alive and remember the location of it. That's your best bet, is remembering the location of it, and don't let it get eaten by anything else. And you're going to want to go around and look for a pterodon. So we're going to do that now, and then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to grab this meat. As you can see, it decomposes in that amount of time right there, but you don't want any other dinos to take this meat. So just kind of keep an eye on it. If you have somebody else, just have them sit and watch this. So we're going to let that thing go ahead and do its thing, decompose, blah, blah, blah. So actually, there's pterodons right there. and you're just gonna bowl them. Hit them in the head once. Wait like 3-4 seconds. Count if you have to. Hit them again. It usually takes about 3-4 shots, maybe 5. Be very careful with this because you can kill them. Hit it again. Play one more shot, and it should be good. Okay, there we go. I just lucked out on that one, actually. Okay, now that's down. And while that is knocked out, you want to basically just try to starve it as much as you possibly can until the ovies is about to decompose. It has a timer on it, and when that timer gets down to the very end, you want to go over and knock onto it with preferably a pick right here, because that's going to get you the most mutton that you can get early game anyways. All right, so here's our ovi that we killed. We have a couple of them. As you can see, it says decomposes in 54 minutes and 55 seconds. So we're just going to go ahead and cut this up. You probably ain't going to get as much as I am. You may. I don't know. Usually it depends on the servers and all that good stuff. What rates they're at. Anyways, we got our mutton, so I'm not going to sit there and keep hitting it. I'm going to go back over to the pterodon, and I'm going to throw this in. Okay, so here's our pterodon. All that good stuff. Basically, you're just going to starve it, which basically means do not put anything inside of this inventory other than narco or narco berries. These aren't very hard to tame, so you really won't need to load it a shit ton. You won't need to put a bunch of stuff inside this inventory to keep it from waking up, but you do want to pay attention to this. So anyways, I'm going to stick the mutton in here, and as you can see, I've already tamed it. Now I have the levels up high and all that, so you're going to want to go ahead, farm yourself up a level all the way till you get the saddle. I'm just going to make the saddle now because I'm not going to go through all the levels. All right, so what you want to do now that you have the pterodon tamed, you could do one of two things. You don't want to set up a base. If you want to set up a base, you want to be hidden somewhere, so look for spots on Ragnarok that are hidden, but most people check them. So my suggestion would be to make a raft and haul a lot of this stuff on the raft or secure it on the raft just while you're on the server and uploading a lot of this stuff to the obelisk or a drop. I would suggest a drop most likely. All right, so basically you're gonna walk around or fly around, whatever you choose to do, and you're gonna look for these right here. These are your Argentavis. They look pretty sick. These are my favorite creatures probably in this game, but these are our freaking pack mules. So what we're going to do is we're going to tame one of these. And what you want to do is you basically want to find somewhere flat. Like you have all this stuff here. You don't want to build your little cage area. You want to find a flat piece of ground and look up Argentavis taming trap on YouTube. You could probably build it like right here. This would probably be perfect for it. And you just want to tame the highest level that you could possibly do. You're basically going to repeat the same thing you just did with that pterodon, with the mutton and all that, and knock one of these out first. And what I would suggest doing is knocking one of them out and then waiting for it to starve until the point where it's ready to eat. You can use crumple corn, and there's another one too, dodo decks, to figure out when the starve timer is ready to when it's ready to be tamed, basically. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna force tame this, probably these two right here, and I'm gonna show you what I normally do. All right, so here we are. We got two of them now, and we're good to go. So basically you're gonna work your way up till you get your... All right, so now what we did was we tamed a pterodon, and we have that all tamed up, and then we found an Argentavis. And right now you're at the key essential stage where you can start farming a bunch of metal. The more of these Argentavises you can tame, the more metal you can hold. Now it's going to look iffy on a map because you're going to be flying around with a bunch of Argies. So I would suggest just getting one or maybe two at the most and pump as much weight as you can into these things. You're gonna have to use it to kill a lot of stuff and all that, but basically that's essentially what you do. And then we're just gonna go and we're gonna farm metal. All right, so here we are. We got some metal. We're just gonna land right here. I'm gonna leave this guy right here, let them sit there. We'll just sit here and farm these up real quick. I'll farm one of them anyways. Show you guys what I'd normally do. I'll just sit here and farm till the node's broke. When the node's broke, you just put this in the inventory, and the metal is right there. So you're just gonna do all that. As you can see, you get about 30 to 20 points each level. So in no time, if this was a high level, you could have 1,000, 1,200, somewhere around there when it comes to storing weight on the birds. Basically just go ahead and fly around and do this the entire time. You can also tame an Anki. If you tame an Anki, you can actually carry these. So I'll show you now. That's why I suggest getting yourself an RG. Alright, so you're basically going to fly around until you see an Anki. And I found one. He's right over here. Or she, I don't know. But these are what they look like. These can be a pain to find. But more than likely, they're usually pretty easy. So you'll come up to mostly the snow biome. There's a lot of them up there. And you're just going to want to grab one of these. And as you can see, there's another sheep right there. The sheeps are mostly in the snow biomes or highlands on this map. So anyways, we've got a RG. I mean, not an RG. Well, we got an RG and we got our Anki. And as you can see, this part of the map, it's right in here. There's RGs and Ankis here, so you can get a 2-for-1 combo special if you come here. Anyways, build yourself an Argentavis trap. I'd probably say come up here, build it up here, lure them in, tame it, do what you got to do. You're going to want to knock this out right here, and you're going to want to tame it. So basically, that's it. You can fly around like this and hit yourself some nodes. And I know there is a way to have this thing swing as you're flying without having somebody on it. Anyways, guys, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys on the next one.